subscribe our channel and share to others. Thank you.
Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Look, if you're tuning in, you're probably not just looking for the basics. You're after the absolute peak of academic achievement. Today, we're mapping out the highest academic ladders in India, specifically looking at the elite research courses offered by the NIMTT Research Foundation. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to take a second and imagine the ultimate level of educational achievement. Now, for a lot of folks, the journey kind of pauses at a master's degree. But what happens when you want to actually push the boundaries of human knowledge? When you aren't just studying a field, but literally inventing it? What is the absolute pinnacle of academia in India?
Well, the answer to that ambitious question brings us directly to the NIMTT Research Foundation. It really stands out as a premier destination for these elite pursuits. When we talk about, pushing the limits of scholarship and true professional mastery, NIMTT provides the framework for that top-tier, intellectual heavy lifting.
So, the crucial point is that this journey is a carefully structured ecosystem of excellence. Today, we're going to unpack 5 premier research degrees. We're looking at the PhD, the DSc, the DLit, the LLD, and the NGD. It's quite the lineup. All right, Section 1, the Academic Foundation, the PhD. The PhD, or Doctor of Philosophy. This is your foundational research doctorate. And I really want to emphasize that word foundational. For aspiring scholars across virtually all disciplines at MIT, this is the essential first step into the elite ranks. You see, it's not just about passing tests anymore. It's about making a significant, original contribution. You are generating brand new knowledge. It's a massive achievement for sure, but in the realm of advanced research, it's honestly just the beginning. Let's move to Section 2 and see how this builds. Advanced Scholarship, the DSc and DL Lit. Now, look at the distinction here with the DSc, the Doctor of Science. This isn't just a regular doctorate. It's what's known as a higher doctorate. It's awarded for a substantial and, more importantly, a sustained contribution to scientific knowledge. We are talking about researchers whose work has profoundly impacted STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, over the course of a long, distinguished career. Think of it this way. The PhD shows you can do original research. The DSc? That shows your research has fundamentally shifted the scientific landscape over time. It's a real game changer. But hey, what if your genius doesn't exactly lie in a laboratory? Well, that brings us to the DLit, the Doctor of Letters. This is essentially the equivalent highest honor, but it's specifically reserved for visionary scholars in the arts, literature, and the humanities. It recognizes exceptional, lifetime achievement and original contribution. Just as the DSc rewards scientific breakthroughs, the DLit rewards those who have profoundly shaped our understanding of human culture, history, and thought. It's absolutely brilliant.
And this brilliantly illustrates a really beautiful balance in high-level academia. On one side, you've got the Doctor of Science for the STEM-focused minds, the innovators of the physical world. On the other, the Doctor of Letters for the humanities-focused minds, the innovators of human culture and expression. It really makes you ask yourself, doesn't it? Which side of the academic spectrum do you naturally align with?
Moving on to Section 3, Specialized Peaks, the LLD and the NGD.
First up here is the LLD, or the Doctor of Laws. This is an advanced higher doctorate awarded for universally recognized, truly exceptional contributions to legal science. This is literally the absolute highest tier for legal scholars and philosophers. We aren't just talking about practicing attorneys here, right? We are talking about the brilliant minds writing the actual frameworks that shape global legal thought.
Contrast that with the ND, the Doctor of Engineering. This terminal degree focuses on complex engineering problems in industrial research leadership. If the PhD in engineering is often highly academic, the ND is the ultimate credential for those driving real-world industrial innovation. It's for high-level applied engineering research where the main goal is to solve massive, tangible problems in the industry and, frankly, lead technological revolutions.
Now, what's really fascinating about this is the distinct contrast between these two paths. The LLD represents the deepest possible dive into theoretical legal frameworks, the people shaping the very rules of society. The NGD, meanwhile, represents applied industrial innovation. It's highly practical and heavily focused on building the actual technological structures of tomorrow. Both are ultimate terminal degrees, but they operate in beautifully different ways.
And that brings us to Section 4, Your Future in Indian Research.
So how do you actually navigate all of this? Well, the progression is pretty clear. Step 1, identify your field. Ask yourself, where does your passion lie? Is it STEM, humanities, law, or industry? Step 2, choose your specific path. Are you building your foundation with a PhD, or are you aiming for a specialized higher doctorate like a DSc, DLit, LLD, or Eng.D? And finally, step 3, begin your legacy. For professionals seeking the absolute best research credentials in India, this is your actionable path at NIMTT.
We explored the foundation, the advanced scholarships, and these incredible specialized peaks. We've seen exactly how institutions like the NIMTT Research Foundation structure the ultimate levels of human intellectual achievement. So I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought. Take a hard look at the paths we've outlined today. Which research path is going to define your legacy? Thanks for learning with me on today's Explainer. Stay curious, stay focused, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Subscribe our channel and share to others. Thank you.